I woke up in room 206. The fluorescent lights above flickered, casting a sickly glow over the pale blue hospital walls. A heart monitor beeped softly beside me, and the cold scent of antiseptic filled the air. I didn't remember how I got here. The last thing I recalled was driving home late at night, my vision going blurry, my head pounding. Then, darkness. I tried to move, but a sharp pain lanced through my ribs. My arm was wrapped in thick bandages. A hospital bracelet circled my wrist. Ethan Carter, age 28. Patient ID 10,432. I pressed the call button for the nurse. No one came. The hallway outside was dead silent. That's when I realized I wasn't alone in the room. Something was standing in the corner. A figure, tall, unmoving, shrouded in darkness. I froze. My pulse pounded in my ears. Nurse! My voice came out weak, barely above a whisper. The figure didn't move. It just watched. I reached for the lamp beside my bed, fumbling with shaking fingers. As soon as I turned it on, the figure was gone. Had I imagined it? I told myself it was just my mind playing tricks on me. The pain meds, the disorientation, that had to be it. But then, I saw something that made my stomach drop. The hospital door was locked from the outside. I yanked the IV from my arm, ignoring the sting, and limped toward the door. I banged against it, calling out, "Hello? Is anyone there?" No response. Then, out of the corner of my eye, I noticed something wrong. The clock on the wall. It wasn't moving. 2:13 a.m. Frozen. A chill ran down my spine. I needed to get out. I moved to the window, hoping to see the city skyline, the streetlights, something normal. But outside, there was nothing. Not a parking lot, not buildings, just an empty black void stretching into infinity. That's when I heard it. A slow, wet dragging sound, coming from the hallway. My heart stopped. I pressed my ear to the door. Footsteps, heavy, uneven. Something was coming. Then a voice. "Ethan, it's time for your surgery." A deep, distorted whisper. Wrong. Inhuman. I backed away as the door unlocked itself. It creaked open. And standing there was a doctor. At least it was wearing a doctor's uniform. But the body inside was all wrong. Its limbs were too long, its skin gray and stretched too tight. The face, hollow, empty sockets where eyes should have been. And its hands? They weren't hands. They were surgical tools. Rusted, blood-stained scalpels and bone saws fused into the flesh. "Lay back down, Ethan," it rasped. "You're not ready to leave." I ran. I sprinted down the hallway, my bare feet slapping against the cold tile. But the hospital, it was wrong. The hall stretched forever, twisting and shifting. Every door I passed was locked. Some rooms were filled with patients, but they weren't alive. They were sitting upright in their beds, eyes wide, mouths stretched into silent screams. Frozen. I kept running. Lights flickered overhead. The sound of rattling gurneys echoed behind me. The doctor was still coming. Then I saw it, an exit sign. I shoved the door open and burst through, and found myself back in room 206. I gasped, spun around. The doctor was gone. But something was different. The hospital bed was occupied by me. My own lifeless body lay in the bed, eyes open, staring at the ceiling. The heart monitor let out a single, flatline beep. The reality hit me like a truck. I never survived that accident. I had been here all along, a patient in the hospital that never lets you leave. The monitor stopped. The lights flickered. The door unlocked. Footsteps approached again, and the doctor whispered, "Time for surgery."